Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Z-Star. The new hero for Overwatch has been announced. Her name is Ana. She is a support character, just like we've been talking about with the last video about the sniper I was talking about that was released on the Twitter account. She does have the sniper. It is called the biotic rifle, just like in the blueprint. And she is a 3-star difficulty support character, and she has a versatile arsenal that allows her to affect heroes all over the battlefield. Her biotic rifle rounds can heal people, and they can also actually damage enemies depending on who you hit. And there's no switch like Lucio's gun. You can't switch between either you hit a friendly and it heals them, or you hit a enemy and it damages them. Her sidearm tranquilizes targets even during certain, or all, I should say, all ultimates. So this is gonna be really good against what's his name, McCree. This is gonna be pretty good against Reaper. It's gonna be good against Genji if you can use it correctly, like if you can get him where he's not dashing around all around the map. That would be good. It's gonna be less useful against Tracer and maybe people like, oh, what's his name? Reinhardt. So I'm kind of blanking on some of the names here. I'm just really excited about Ana here. But no, it's going to be less useful about people like Reinhardt and Tracer because they really don't have a ultimate that affects them. But people like McCree, like Genji, like Reaper, whoever else has a big thing for themselves. Maybe Torbjorn, if you can kind of get him away from the turret. The thing with Torbjorn's ultimate is that his turret's really the thing that's doing damage. But anyway, her E can actually do a lot, and it's going to be a really awesome mechanic because it's unique to her in the sense that, like, Zenyatta's disc corridors, is that what they're called? That make you take more damage. They're special to him. They're unique to him. The sleep dart and this mechanic that puts you to sleep is unique to Ana and this new character. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it's used in higher level play, to see what they not necessarily like what they do with it, but what they prioritize with it. Like who, if you have a Torbjorn ult and a Tracer ult, who you can use it on, or you can use it at all. It's even worth it. So that's her E. Her biotic grenade is a bomb that deals damage to enemies and heals allies at the same time. So you can throw this in, especially during like a team fight. If they're all pretty close, you can throw it in and it'll damage enemies and it'll heal your allies. And I think that'd be really cool because she is a total character that's gonna sit back, and especially looking at like the trailer here, she's just gonna be able to sit back and she's gonna be able to just shoot people from a long range. And I'm guessing she's gonna have around 200 health, maybe 250, but I think she's gonna be decently squishy because she can't really do a whole lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? Is that she's not really a character that's all up in there, and she's just going to be as far away as possible. So if you do get close to her, if you are good enough to, or sneaky enough to get up behind her or anything, she's not going to be that hard to kill, especially with her rifle. Because her rifle is definitely a long-range weapon, like I was saying in the last video. It's kind of more of a marksman rifle than a sniper rifle. But no, anyway, this biotic grenade is going to be really awesome for team fights and small areas of conflict, like the... oh my gosh, I'm blanking here. The ghost town in Hollywood, where you're kind of going through, if you guys are fighting over the payload, especially that third checkpoint once you get out of the ghost town, it's going to be great for that because people are always on the checkpoint there. And really any corners on the payload. This is going to be a very good ability for those kind of maps where you're moving the payload around the map. So that's going to be really awesome because it's just an area effect thing. Nano Boost is her ultimate, and she's going to hit her ally with it. And they're going to get a combat boost, and they're going to be able to move faster, they're going to deal more damage, and they're actually going to take less damage. So it doesn't make them invulnerable, but it definitely makes them harder to kill, and it's going to put a lot more damage out there on the field. So they showed us using it with Reinhardt, which is really awesome, because I think Reinhardt and Ana is going to be a really good setup. Any tank is going to be pretty decent with her, and anyone like Soldier 76 will be pretty good. And Genji will be really good with this nano boost thing going on. Because if they can just deal more damage, especially if they can move faster. Can you imagine Genji moving even faster? He's the fastest character in the game. Can you imagine him moving any faster, you know? Or Tracer for that matter? So nano boost is going to be really interesting to see on characters that are either like really big and already have a lot of health, and I want to see the boost the damage. Or characters who are a little bit squishy that can move faster and take more hits. So that's going to be interesting. Overall, I think Ana is definitely going to be a character where you sit back and you just kind of shoot people from long range, and it's exactly what she was doing in the trailer. If you notice, there wasn't really anything that was like straight up close to somebody. Roadhog was really interesting. They had a clip where she used her something. What was it? I think she used her sleep dart or her biotic grenade. One of those. And she basically stopped him from healing. I'm not sure which one stops him from healing. I really don't know. Anyway, she basically stopped him from healing, and that's gonna be really awesome because that means she's a direct Roadhog counter. And for teams that are kind of relying on Roadhog for their tank power, switch up to Ana, and you can just destroy and completely take him out of the battle because he won't be able to heal if you can stay on him. So that's really interesting that we have a direct Roadhog counter now with Ana coming into the mix probably next month. They don't have a release date, but probably next month, maybe at the end of this month. Other than that, she did start Overwatch. She is Pharah's mom, and I don't think that I think her name will be Ana. Like, I think that's her name. I think her call sign will be Sombra, is what they were calling her earlier when they didn't know who she was. So I think that her name is Ana, but her call sign, like in game, will be Sombra. Just like everyone else has, like Pharah has a Farah name or something like that. She has a really weird name that starts with an F and looks like Ferrari. But anyway, I think that she will be called Sombra in game. So you'll see like Sombra's ultimate is almost ready and everything like that. So anyway, besides that, I think this character is actually gonna be really awesome because she looks not necessarily different, but she looks like super versatile in the way that she can move around the map, and she can what's the word? She can switch up the battlefield if you want to say that. Kind of like she'll be able to kind of change the tides of battle inside those payload games. And I do think that she'll be really good for those escort maps where you have to escort the payload because of her grenade and because that she can literally shoot anybody she wants and it's going to have an effect on them. So she'll always just be scoped in on that payload. Anyone who comes around, she'll just be able to put a shot into and help out that person or disabilitate them if needed. I think that she's going to be awesome. I think she's going to be a really good counter against Roadhog. I think she's going to be a really good counter against all tanks, really, because she definitely does look like that person who will be able to help or at least immobilize or at least disable a tank to an extent. So I have one question here, and that is her movement ability. Now, we don't know what it is. However, I'm guessing it's something, or I don't know what it is. It's not showing up on the page here that I'm looking at. But I'm guessing it's something that you can climb walls because there is numerous clips of her, especially up on that top ridge, once you exit the spawn point, like hacking on Temple of Anubis. So she's up there and she's kind of sitting in sitting on her butt with her knee over her other leg pose, and she looks super relaxed in the sniper position, and she's being able to shoot onto the objective, and she's able to see like all of those skirmishes going on. So I think it's going to be something where you can either climb up walls like Genji, or you're going to be able to latch on and like pull yourself to walls and ledges like Widowmaker. So anyway, besides that, this hero is going to be great, and it's going to really switch up how the game feels and how the game plays in certain situations. So anyway, with that, my name has been Z-Star, and I'll see you guys in the next video.